That's Nick.
And that's Joseph. And today we're here to talk about Lucky Grandma, which will be available on digital and demand May 22nd, 2020, courtesy of Good Deed Entertainment. It premiered at the 2019 Tribeca Film Festival, and it is the directorial debut of Sasie Sealy.
Okay. What is it? A comedy?
Yes. I think it's being mismarketed because it's being touted as kind of a Chinese Coen Brothers film, which I don't think it's reverent or morbid enough to really earn that title, and I think that's a disservice to say that.
Okay.
But it is more along the dark comedy side. Will
you describe the story?
It's about an old woman, Grandma Wong, played by Tsai Chin, who of course was in Wang's adaptation of Amy Tan's The Joy Luck Club in the early 90s.
Okay, an old woman.
An old woman who lived in a shoe. And she is told by her fortune teller that she is going to... she's the year of the ox. It's her lucky year. So she's been recently widowed and is kind of in debt, and goes and gambles all her money away, thinking that she's gonna have some luck. She doesn't win anything. But on the bus ride home, she sits next to a Chinese mobster who dies next to her, and he's got a bag full of cash, and she takes it.
Okay.
And then his associates come looking for it and know that she was sitting on the bus next to him.
Okay.
And so then she has to hire a bodyguard from the rival gang, and then they start to get more violent, looking for the money and kidnap her grandson, and it ends with a big shootout.
Do they get their money back?
Yeah, she has to give it back. Well, actually, she does get away with it.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of things that happen to her and her family.
I mean, you're free. You can say what they are. What are some highlights?
Well, her grandson gets kidnapped.
I didn't watch the film, obviously.
Joseph obviously didn't watch it. Yeah, her grandson gets kidnapped, and the man that's her bodyguard, Big Pong, played by Hsiao-Yuan Ha, tells her, like, this isn't your money, you can't keep this, are you crazy? And I'd say the first half of the film is borderline delightful, and then it gets kind of by
delightful, do you mean funny?
Yeah, like Tsai Chin is really entertaining to watch. It isn't overblown, over the top. Again, which is why I think it's being mismarketed. I think it's a very subtle performance.
Are there any highlights from her performance?
She's just this chain smoking old woman who's kind of a curmudgeon who doesn't really have any joy in life. Like the shots of her caring for her grandkids are just like watching them wrap each other in saran wrap. I do like some of the scenes with the grandkids, who like this little Chinese girl talking about Beyonce's fake.
Oh, the Beehive is gonna get her.
They were odd little entertaining moments.
And then you said the second half is like paint by numbers?
Because the mobsters are never really threatening, and I think they take a lot of time to establish a relationship with Big Pong. Of course, her name is Grandma Wong, there's Big Pong, and then there's Sister Fong.
Oh, I like that.
Who really belonged, because the man that died next to her was the accountant who's kind of working both sides, but he's really the accountant for the gang that she's hired the bodyguard from.
Okay.
And then, I would say that it's more of a Johnny To light than Coen Brothers light.
Okay.
But watching it set in New York's Chinatown feels very weird, because most of it is in Mandarin and Cantonese.
Okay.
So it does feel very otherworldly. It's the directorial debut. I'd be interested to see what the director does next. Also, the first script from Angela Cheng. I don't know. I thought it was amusing. I enjoyed it.
Great. What would you give it?
3 out of 5.
Anything else?
No.
All right, bye.
Bye.